Good afternoon, British Covidians. Friday, the 9th of July, according to my watch, which is still ticking, 12:37. Thank you, Seiko watch. That is, well, it can't be older than me, but it's at least 45 years old, and it winds. Don't know if you can hear the mechanism. When you move, it winds. If you stop moving, for long enough at least, it doesn't wind anymore. Anyway, Covidians, I hope not only are you keeping up with England and the football, which is great, and, you know, good luck, let's hope we win. Great performances all round, but I hope there's one more day you are looking forwards to. Are you looking forwards to it, Covidians? We'll call it what it should be called. Freedom Day. Freedom Day. Masks no longer compulsory. Social distancing gone. Yeah. Everything, like with real freedom, everything becomes your responsibility. Do I sound a little sarcastic? Well, let's put freedom in another way. Yeah? Freedom's always a good thing to preach about, isn't it? Yeah. Rather than saying they're taking it away from you with the policing bills, so that if they don't like the fact that your protest is noisy, the point of protesting is to make a noise, well, they can ban it. You see, that's a freedom taken away. See, let's look at another freedom, because we're going to start by talking about freedom here. Let's look at another freedom that can be taken from you if you happen to, like 60,000 people or whatever in this country, if you happen to be in a vehicle that is essentially your home, your place of residence and safety and refuge, your place to keep warm and dry. Doesn't matter what kind of vehicle it is. But normally, even if you were, quote, a traveller, Roma and Cindy, yeah, you would not need a special passport, as I've said before, to move from one place to another. You wouldn't need to use, I don't know the German word for register, might be registrum or something, I don't know. Yeah, you wouldn't need to register with the authorities to get a special traveller passport. But you did need to if you were Roman and Cindy in Germany. Right? So that's, you see, Freedom Day coming, as it will come on the 19th, where I won't have to wrap this around me like that, so that I don't spread a load of germs over you. No. Freedom Day, when it comes, it will be my choice. Yep. So on the 19th of January, when everyone will rightly be singing at the top of their lungs, and the great freedom speech from a wonderful man, a great civil rights organiser and protester, a legendary man, will people even be quoting his speech on the 19th of January, Freedom Day? Will they be saying in that lovely, deep, booming voice, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last. And on 1, 2, 3, the masks all drop. Yep. Now there's a day that everyone must be looking forward to. Yeah. Problem is, new variants, cases rising. Yeah. Problem is not only new variants, cases rising, traffic light system not exactly working. We've even got kind of what we would call variant hotspots, or little variant generator places. Yeah. So we're going to go, you don't need the masks. It's okay. No one can force you to. You can sit cheek by jowl with somebody and no one can make you wear a mask. Now let's look at this another way. Yeah, scientific ideas, of course, also to be considered. But let's look at this another way. Supposing on the 19th, dear Boris, or, perhaps Savage Javid, declared not anything to do with public health or COVID, but suppose, or the Minister of Transport, let's say, they announced that on the 19th of January, speed limits throughout the whole of the UK, whether it's 20 miles an hour around local areas where there are kids, parked cars and whatever, 20 miles an hour, or whether it was 70 on motorways and dual carriageways. What they announced for the 19th instead was speed limits are advisory. Would motorists, road users, pedestrians, cyclists, e-bike users, commuters, even people who use the roads and the highways in any way, would they be there? Would they be yelling, free at last, free at last? Thank God Almighty, us road users are free at last. You see, the problem is that your freedom actually will then have an effect on me. Your freedom has an effect on me. If you don't have to wear a mask for maybe just a bit longer until we're a bit more certain about getting the vaccine done, the variants disappearing and whatever, until just a little bit longer, maybe you actually have got it, and when you achoo all over me, vaccinated or not, I get it. So I'm going to ask you something really special, and it is kind of special in a way. Would you think it would be reasonable to make all speed limits advisory? In other words, just hand over the control of speed and safe driving, just hand it over to the driver, put it in their hands if they're riding a cycle, put it in their hands if they're grasping a steering wheel, give it over to them. Say, people are responsible. They're responsible. Make the control, the safe use of speed, the responsibility of the individual. So, sod speed limits, If you're on a motorway and you've got a car that can manage 120, 140, 160, think of it a bit like the fog on the Autobahn, the fog on the Autobahn. Should you not just be allowed to put your foot down and go, meow? Or supposing we just got rid of speed limits. You were in a hurry to go to work, the road's got a 40 mile an hour limit on it, you reckon you can overtake the next 3 cars in front, so you go round them reaching about 120 as you do so. Supposing the limit was advisory. Supposing we said all traffic signals, just advisory, Like those flashing amber lights you get in Europe. Oh, they hate Europe, don't they? The flashing amber lights that you get late at night at some European junctions that just warn you that there is a junction there and you really should check. But as it's so late at night, it's not likely that anybody else is there, but at least check. So, supposing we did that, we left it all up to individual responsibility. Without the force of law behind, I believe it's too early to tell people they can take their masks off. I believe it's way too early. Without the force of law behind that measure, do you honestly think people are going to be responsible? Let's give you another one. Laminar flow testing. Very soon, you're going to have to pay for a test. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I went into a pharmacist to pick up some medicines. And a guy had been sent there by his employer. Because the employer wouldn't pay for a laminar flow test. Of course they wouldn't. Not when they can get it free from the NHS. Think about it. Yeah, freedom does indeed entail responsibility. But it's too early to do this. Yeah? And what we're going to get back into the same old, aren't we? Release the restrictions, open the places, let the people enjoy freedom at last, then wait until the R rate begins to climb, and then the NHS know that they'll be overwhelmed, then lock down again. Then the rate falls, yeah, slowly but surely it falls, gets to a certain place. Repeat the cycle all over again. No, Boris is, as ever, concerned with the money. Money. Not just making cronies rich, not just making friends rich, but making the top 1% even richer. It's all about the money. Yeah, and they're badgering him, saying, open up, don't want masks, open up. Yeah, even when his own scientific advisor has said from Sage, yeah, bad idea, really bad idea. Yeah, so let's see, shall we? Meantime, good luck, England. Bye.